Hello. Welcome to B-Man and the Zooch in the morning, in the evening. Wow.
I'm the Zooch!
It's the Zooch. It's true. The Zooch is loose. Wait, that's our
Wait, I
sign
thought
off. Oh,
that's our sign
I
off.
guess we gotta
Right
go.
now I am,
Bye,
oh no,
everyone.
well, short stream, thanks for
Yep.
coming.
No, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna eat. We're gonna murder a Kezi. We're gonna stab the hell out of it. Using a weapon I like to affectionately call the Deeds. Where did I put just my regular ass set? Booster weakener. Somewhere? Does someone remember these? I guess so.
Spider is pretty lit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sounds good.
You know what, I am going to, for experimentation's sake, I am going to try, a different thing.
Whoa.
I'm gonna try the Feral Demon mode, and I'm gonna try throwing on Tower Vault or, Gap Closer since I want to speed.
Okay. Sounds good.
See how that plays.
I mean, hell yeah. That's what this is all about.
Just
Fucking
as long as
around and finding out.
Yeah, just like your first year of college, am I right?
Mm-hmm. That was not my experience, admittedly.
Mine neither.
Actually, you know what? Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's fight Chameleos using these.
Yeah, let's go. I am sure I'm skilled enough with the rank 2 gear.
I mean... we might be able to. We'd probably get one shot by most hits, but I feel like if we don't get hit, then we're doing fine. Right? Just don't get hit.
Yeah, just don't get hit. I mean, this is the weapon to do that with if you're gonna do that.
I feel like Lance
But
maybe.
Maybe Lance if you want to go the blocky route. Just don't get hit because you block everything. This is the just don't get hit because you're not there. Still might be on the
Longsword. Longsword's the don't get hit weapon. We're both wrong. It's longsword.
This is also, but I see your point. This is
The longsword's more so than anything else. It has at least 3 different counters. It has a little evade you can pop into, like, during a combo. Like, it's got... What are you waiting for?
me.
Me.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking through to see if I have. Oh, there's okay.
Okay.
I could have sworn I had a better. I thought I was looking to see. I was like, I could have sworn I got a better flinch-free talisman at some point than the one I was.
Ah, yeah.
And I did, so I'm going to use it. Yes, I'll.
Oh. I don't know. I keep slaughtering. Actually, wait. You don't flinch in demon mode, do you? I'm gonna spend most of my time
In demon mode, you should be fine as long as you have your thing active. You won't.
Yeah.
Other players' attacks, at the very least, in my experience.
I'll try Tower
This
Vault.
is
I'll
close.
try Tower Vault as well, why not?
Yeah, Tower Vault, I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but if you're gonna try out Archdemon, the other Feral Demon mode, it's definitely, like, I'm thinking it'll be useful to make up for the loss of mobility. Just get it. Don't worry about damage, but just close. This is the closest one I could get to looking like I am gangsta styling my
I love this
blade.
pose. This is more gangster style.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Crouching
No,
down.
this is Yankee style.
Yeah.
Very very
Yeah.
Oh right. I should ready
Hurrah.
up.
Yeah, you gotta roll your R's while doing this. It's very important. Alright, let's stab a kazoo. Boop, beep, boop, boop, boop.
なんでこれは
てめえ。
てめえ Okay.
Kazoo in the cave. Kazoo,
My, after this, I'm gonna have to remember. Probably would have helped if I would have actually gone and grabbed stuff out of the. Actually grabbed some first aid meds and supplies. May help.
Who could say?
I mean, we're at low enough rank that I could theoretically just not need it, but it's more likely that I will.
It's fair. That is a fair assumption. I'm just gonna start stabbing.
Go for it. I'll be there in a second.
So I'll start last.
And the way things go is that will always come out when you're. That is not right. There. The way things go is that will always come out just as you launch yourself straight up in the air.
So do I. Beat them Kazoo rampant.
Boys.
Just as well, because I super duper needed the shotgun.
of Escurgo.
Nice. I'm proud of you. You did it.
Do I stamina? Stamina.
Keep your seconds.
Yep.
This is a very small Kazu.
Yeah.
Kazu, nice.
Maybe you're just too used to the rampage. The higher rank rampage. I cannot hit him. He's. My reach, it's so short. He's. Oh. What the? I don't think I've ever seen the Tetranodon actually use that. A water, spit water like that? Not that short.
Penis wandering away. It's kind of sad, honestly.
Don't I know it?
Oh no.
On that note, kids, make sure you follow all safety instructions.
Just on that everything?
On everything, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the PSA, the Zooch.
Ah! Well, now I did. Well, now I'm cool.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. No, oop. Oh.
Kazoned.
There can only be one of us with the zoo in the name.
That's your terrible rival is the Kazooch. Kazooch.
That's right.
It's terrible. I hate it.
He looks a lot like me, but with a thicker, eviler mustache. Good way to tell the difference is if you hear something in this voice and it's not funny, that's the Kazoo. But if it is funny,
okay.
then that's that one's
Zooch Classic.
exactly.
I don't know, pale bone, flabby hide. This is sounding more and more like you, the Zooch.
No comment.
No, we're gonna do Ludroth next. And it's still weak to fire, and I got my fire stuff going. Valstrax is cool as hell, by the way, in case you were wondering. Oh yeah. Dongos. Fix this tearing, and it's tearing me apart. I don't know what to do. I guess I could buy a better capture card.
You know, they wrote that song after me.
What?
It's tearing me apart when I'm with Zooch. But when we are apart, I feel it too. I think that's how that goes.
That sounds right. Sounds correct. Take some demon drugs to augment my feral demon mode.
combine and get feral demon drug.
Oh, yes. Legalize demon drugs. That's all I'm saying.
Because ain't never harmed no one. It is a bit different because in the normally you really only want to be in demon mode to either charge the meter or no,
Slightly better than.
it is because you can do the pin, like the full pinwheel attack. But like generally speaking, if you're right near the monster, like at the very least you want to modulate it a little more because you want to make sure you don't run out of stamina when you need to die. Here you, but otherwise, you know, like you'll activate it in more circumstances, I guess. You'll activate it far away to gap close and things like that. Obviously, you can do that for this. Wise just to be highly mobile and avoid attacks. But here, you pretty much definitely want it on whenever you're up close and hitting them. Sometimes in the other one you don't want it on. You want it off to conserve stamina, or let your stamina recharge and the like. Admittedly, it's a bit less of an issue. I feel like the stamina drain is a bit less severe than it was in full. The rule that definitely felt like, no, you want on high, against high-end stuff, you want to be using dash extracts and staying very simple. Well, I guess the caveat is in here is that certain moves take a fair bit of extra stamina, like doing the pinwheel dive.
Don't forget to carve the tail. Blade.
Right.
I don't know where that Dracula came from. Spooked me out.
With that voice, does that make you one of those parasitic insects?
That wasn't me. That was just
a
random Dracula wandered in here, grabbed the mic. Don't know why.
Do you mean a vampire or specifically a Dracula?
I mean, what? No, I don't mean Bram Stoker's vampire. I mean a Dracula.
Looks like I've crossed realities again. I don't know why I went this way. That checks out.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm a Busta, alright. Finish Busta!
I'm also a bit of a buster. Are you okay? Buster War! As they say, here comes the big one.
I don't know if there's a greater taunt in fighting games than "Are you okay?"
Hey, come on, come on! Here, Bogart's good.
I found out from a video the other day that there is like a very brief in a Street Fighter 5? 5's the one. Some version 5. Street Fighter 5, there's apparently like a specific moment during Dan Hibiki's giant taunt during which you can instantly KO him. If you wait till towards the very end, yeah, there will be like a very I don't know what the length is. It's only like a few frames or something, but there is a window where he will be instantly KO'd if you attack him during it.
That's great. Dan's a fun character.
The joke character that keeps on giving. He is also,
Friend of the wheel.
yeah, I've, got his mobile. No, he is, I believe, he is, Capcom's return shot at SNK.
Yep.
Because I don't remember which character it is, but they created a character specifically making fun of Shota clone style fighters.
Yeah.
And they in turn created a mockery of SNK style characters.
Well, it's actually a mockery of their mockery of Shota style characters. Well, maybe not a mockery necessarily. It's the Art of Fighting guy. What's his name? He's one of my least. He's one of the SNK characters I care about the least. It's just Ryo.
Yeah, I think so. Like Ryo Suzaki or something.
That sounds right. I'm gonna just.
One great thing I've already seen about the Omnihunt is, unlike when I was playing around this point in World, I have plenty of armor spheres. It helps that, you know, I talk to the mission person for the mission this one, instead of going to an entire separate NPC I forget to talk to half the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was really fast. I'm gonna switch to my kazoo.
Are you still? I know you were talking about getting back into it. Have you done any Genshin at all?
No. There's so much other stuff I need to do all of the
Okay,
time.
that is fair. It is. I don't blame anyone for not getting into a live service style game, especially a gacha game, doing other things. I was only they had the stream for the next update today.
Gotcha. I mean, I still think it's a neat game. Yeah. Especially when I have to hunt Valstrax 1,000 times.
I don't know why you consider playing any game of Monster Hunter with the kind of plans you make for this.
I mean, it's not 1,000 times. That's not a specific number I'm aiming for. It is likely just how many times I'm hunting it before I get all the points I need.
Are you trying to make every one of his weapons?
Maybe. Yes. No. Not the heavy bowgun and not the gun lance.
Would it not make more sense to only make for a couple weapons you want right now, since eventually you're gonna have to fight them like a dozen times for the Omnihunt?
I mean, a dozen times ain't gonna do it. Because you need orbs for upgrading the weapon. I finished the armor set. It's cool as hell. BT dubs.
Go
Go up?
Well, maybe this weekend I'll have to put more time into getting further in, especially since I'm with the date on vacation, and therefore all of the games I'm in on hiatus. Not gonna have a whole lot else to do.
Yeah.
And also now that I have Saturday off.
I will probably not be around much of Saturday. Because I'll be getting obliterated. And
In a
eating
good
a lot
way
of
or a bad way?
In a good way. There's a kind of a Memorial Day weekend meat fest. Everyone is excited to not be
meat as in meet up with people, or meat as in food meats?
both, but mostly like the latter, I guess, is technically how we spell it.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
But yeah, it's basically a Memorial Day plus everyone's gotten their vaccines. Good to go party.
Sometime in the next couple days, I've got to put in for time off. Making a trip back Minnesota.
Ah.
My family, now that me and my family are all vaxxed.
Yeah, I need to visit my mom. Should probably do that after I finish being hungover on Sunday. Which does mean Tetronot is such a good boy. It's true. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to stream this Sunday. Just because a combination of being hungover and potentially visiting my mom.
That is.
We'll find
out. Yeah. No worries. I'm probably not doing anything, so I'll be around if want to
fighting Elder Dragon.
Yeah. If you want to play, otherwise. Some of the guys from Sunday game might want to play like something. Yeah. two dual blades users inflicting the same ailment will inflict that ailment a lot, I imagine.
Yeah, but we're only half inflicting it. Like every other instance.
Oh, is that how it works when you have double ailment?
Yeah, it actually applies it to one of the weapons.
Oh, so is dual blades the only thing that can get multiple things on it?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I didn't know that. You know, because that involved me using other weapons. At least at high enough levels to get any kind of stuff. See, I didn't realize that. I was wondering since I could get to the rampage weapons and other rampage weapons, do that on other.
All the rampage weapons are. Basically, if the weapon has a gimmick, you can put one have in it, and dual blades is having two elements.
As far as like the gimmicks for like the way the weapons are, anything.
Yeah, like
in the different songs.
You don't like it to pick and choose specific songs, choose songs though. Well, that felt productive.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like we sort of ruined its day there.
Let's see.
That Azure fight.
It's Friday. I think after this stream, I was gonna play more of this. And or
when
watch
you're
stuff.
done streaming. That.
Yeah, we should get you through the dragon juice. First time I've ever
Yeah, the last quest where you caught that bonked him once.
Well, no, I bonked him once on purpose.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, a real test would be, I suppose, to compare this to fighting the same monster with Arc Demon or with regular Demon mode, but I feel like this might actually be worth using.
I just think it's like a 15 or 20% damage boost or something. It's a big amount.
Yeah, it seems like a big amount. Maybe when we play, I'll test and see if at higher rank stuff, if I can stand the loss of ability with and just big,
Feel that big of a loss of ability.
It doesn't really matter for these stages, but I do actually use when we were playing just normal yesterday. I was Demon mode for it here. Yeah, I should probably use that more often now that I just have the ability for the other one. I was kind of forget it exists. It kind of goes, yeah. Dual blades when you are hitting weaknesses tears through shit.
Yeah, especially when you get 2 paralyzes.
Yeah. Like, I was very happy with my performance of my new setup yesterday of how much damage I was inflicting. With the, because I have that butterfly set has like a lot of affinity plus on it, and then and then has a dragon element, max dragon element up, and
Nice.
then critical element. So
I'm excited for. I need to get the Valstrax dual blades because.
Oh.
Well, I won't say what the armor does in case people don't want mechanical spoilers. I will say it. If you match the weapon and armor, it's good for dragon attack builds. For reasons that are fun.
makes everything weak to dragon.
I wish. God, that'd be nice.
Wouldn't it be great? That's what they should do. They should have something that has a gimmick of like lowering resistances. That'd be right.
I wonder if that might be too.
Right.
So now we gotta do
Lance
lamps.
from my fave to yours.
My old fave. I don't like it as much in this one, just because so many of the other weapons are more fun. Let's see what we got. Gotta make fire lamps.
The plants, the plants, and it. Do the Octosum plants, wrap them. Some plants too. Toby Kadachi.
I'm just gonna change my pictures.
Pants lamp.
My pants. Gloves.
Oh, that's a shame. I kind of like that. I kind of like the Puke lance, but it's pretty powerful. It's got poison on it. I don't actually have enough materials to make it. Didn't hunt enough Puke, and or made too many other Puke weapons.
Amazing. We'll get some Puke pretty soon though. Well, for certain values of soon.
I can make the Belahua tree. Belahua tree. Make a
it's
flower
pronounced
sleep.
Delacroix.
Is it?
No. No.
Are you sure? Because that sure does look like an M, and I'm not. I admit I'm not fluent in French, but it just doesn't sound quite right.
Alright, just make these.
Chaos. It's kind of bad, but it's also funny. So I sort of want to anyway. No, I'll make it. No, the baggy upgrade is sadly rarity. Yeah, plus I don't feel like I got a lot out of Let's do the Octopus. Makes fire. What if I don't have an Octosum scale?
Okay. If you're missing an Octosum skull, I'd be really worried. Because of.
No, we just didn't hunt enough.
Yeah, apparently.
Don't know what to tell you.
I guess I'll make this Toby.
without a consistent way to
thunder.
inflict blights, that doesn't seem like it's very good. You get Fire Blight exploit as a rampage upgrade.
Yeah, they don't.
That should be
often bad.
Yeah, well, because again, how are you going to inflict? There's not much that lets you inflict elemental blights short of finding the bugs that I'm aware of, finding the hunting help.
Yeah.
I almost wonder. I feel like at some point they intended you to be able to inflict blights like status effects with the element. Maybe walked that back as too powerful.
Yeah, it probably would be incredibly powerful, especially just like imagine getting water blight on things and just making them squishy everywhere for most of the hunt or whatever. Maybe they'll tweak it and it'll be available for G rank or something. That'd be cool.
I mean, I would love it if they do, even if it was like weak compared to using items or the items that do it or something.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Or if there was like that, maybe there'd be like another level to the element up things where like at max, like it builds up the blight or something. Yeah, so what do we want it for? I know there's Slugger, or do we not bash?
I'm gonna eat for feet.
Deflector, maybe?
I usually just do booster, weakener, and then like you could do slugger if you think you're gonna block them a little bit.
Well, I have Carver up for my, daily, so I'll do that.
Nice. I also do thunder resist.
Couldn't hurt here.
Wow.
So here's a question, and I'll pose this to, Molly too, if she's still in chat. What are some, do you have any Japanese mythological creatures you'd like to see, stuff modeled off of for Drain?
I think Molly and I talked about this before, but I super want to see that like fire wheel one.
Oh yeah.
That one's cool.
That seems interesting, but also sounds like it'd be an incredibly obnoxious fight.
Yeah. Which I think would rule, honestly. Put bone wheels in Monster Hunter.
They had one of those in PSO2.
Yeah. I'm sure what Molly said. But the ones I had were the bone wheel and then that giant invisible skeleton.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, 'cause I kind of remember you talking about that.
Yeah. Abake Neko could be fun too. Just a shitty cat.
Shitty cat spirit, yeah. I'm surprised we don't have anything, because we don't really have anything that's like a Kitsune, which is...
Mizutsune kinda is.
It's Mizutsune a bit.
Like it's at least thematically pretty close.
With and then I'd love to. I'm sad we don't have anything like Yuki-Onna. Seems like it'd be perfect, you know.
Yeah, that'd be a good
monster.
Yeah. Hell, they could probably use the Somnicanth skeleton for it even.
Yeah, then do like an ice Somnicanth that's like a creepy ice.
Yeah.
That floats about.
fun ones. Anyone in the chat know a lot about Japanese mythology? No? Okay. It'd be funny if someone actually did.
Actually, that's my major.
God. Man, I wish I didn't have to make money so I could have gone to school for folklore and mythology.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking to an English major, so, you know.
Hey, at least you found a job.
Yeah, I did. I had to move halfway across the country for it, but I did find a
Yeah.
job.
But hey, you got to live near friends. With friends, in
Yeah.
fact.
Oh, yeah, it worked out. I say, it's just, I definitely spent, not pictured the 2 years I spent in retail post-graduation, because I could not find a job
God,
in my
I was in
field.
retail for so fucking long. God, what a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's, well, yeah, plus I was, you know, had retail jobs before
While you were,
graduating.
yeah.
Yeah, well, during and before going to college.
Whilst puts that English degree to use. God, an English degree would have been fun too.
It was pretty good. I did a creative writing emphasis, so that was a lot of fun as well. So instead of, I definitely took a fair few bit of like literature style classes, but it was and like a grammar type class, but and linguistic section. But there was also a lot more writing classes. Nice, because then for graduation, instead of doing my graduating year, instead of doing a like final paper type dissertation, that's instead of doing a dissertation, I got to do a portfolio. Right, I'm not dual blades anymore. I probably shouldn't just blindly charge in and start mashing.
I mean, that's not the worst thing to do with the lance. What I do with the worst thing
So the A thing one's a counter, right? The A wire bug. I was just saying because I.
Yeah, it gives you a big power.
Yeah, I hit him pretty good with that. But... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna.
Go back.
This is untenable.
Am I actually pushing you all the time, or is he?
Lance is very punchable. So yes, you are. But that's not your fault.
I actually have 2 levels of my
Motherfucker.
right. He was on the ceiling very briefly, but he decided not to be. Oh, can't counter that one.
Yeah, when he shoots lightning, you can't outguard, and your counter relies on
Duly noted. Yeah, I did block the roar, which I appreciate every time I do it. As I will say, I've done it before, but it is very difficult to guard the roar. Oh. Ow. Oh, there he's going. So
I'm gonna over here. I'll just drop some of my fire attack and put the flinch free. And it just means I'm focusing more on Ra than Elemental, and that's fine. I can do that. Sometimes you have to admit defeat. Oh wait, I forgot that going in there fully sharpens.
I forget about that since I almost never like go in short of at the very beginning of a quest to switch if I feel I need to. Nice. You got rideable. You got rideable. Volume.
Online. I believe he's giving me some I'm gonna do big sweepy.
Go for it.
Bad at Lance? Or at least, you know, worse than I've been in a long time. Oh. It's fucked up.
That's what happens. What happens when you abandon the weapon?
Not abandoned. I guess.
I bet that's how the Lance did.
They didn't abandon it? Good. That's the Lance first.
I definitely acted on dual blades instinct and back hopped instead of blocking that, but you know, I didn't get hit, which I guess is the important part.
So, a thing to know is if you hit block and X in a direction after it to cancel out of attacks, you will do a guard advance, but it's not just advance, you can do it in any direction. So like stab and then X and A and back, or X and ZR, sorry. Guard. X. So, and then,
Oh, yeah.
and that is a little dodge that is a block while you're dodging. So if you don't think you have enough iframes to get through something, you do that, and guard through it instead while still moving. It is a very safe maneuver. The only downside is that the follow-ups aren't as quite as nice as a regular hop. Like, you don't go directly into a regular stab, you either hit A and do like a jumping thrust. It's like a multi-hit, but a little weaker, so it's good for like status lances and stuff. And if you hit X, you'll do like a shield bash, which takes a little bit of time, but then goes into the 3-stab combo. So it's not like bad, but it doesn't have very much reach. Doesn't have much Halo reach.
You know, that was actually the same point of reference I was thinking of.
Pick up me.
No. Oh. Okay, he's... Ow. Hitting him in the head with the fully charged thing does like 60 to 70 damage, even without like the damage boost. That's bad.
Oh jeez. Oh no. Stop. I'll be fine.
Okay, it's fine. That's fine. It looks like. Should have done
I
that.
can't believe that hit me from so far away. Oh no, 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 I don't want to commit sudoku.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, new unofficial rules: if I cart during low rank, I have to commit sudoku.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
Yeah, that's nice because that's not a multi-hit attack, so if you guard it, even if it sticks around, you don't get hit by it again.
No sudoku for you this time. I don't think without the paralyze, I don't think any of the others have any real chance of carding us. Maybe if we get bonked too hard by the Trinodon.
I hate getting boxed too hard by the Trinodon. I don't think it's ever happened, but like in theory, I really don't like the idea of it.
Stop me. You go to horny jail.
Yay, electro sacs. Probably the most useful thing we'll get from these sets.
But those are still used even at like high rank for a lot of things, right?
No, there's a high rank version.
It's used in a lot of different things.
Yeah. Yes. Ignored that big stream of wishlisted stuff over there because it's not sure I can't make. Because I don't have an orb. I think.
Maybe you do. Maybe that wouldn't it not be telling you that if you didn't have the orb?
I don't have an orb. No orb.
Or do you have an orb and you just set it aside?
I don't have an orb. Look, no orb.
Oh. Why does it think you do that?
I don't know. It's upset with me for being a cool guy. That's my guess.
Sure, that sounds legit.
I mean, that said, it's obviously mistaken, and it should take some time to reconsider. All this nonsense, garbage, garbage. Nice slots, but garbage. Garbage? Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage. Hell yes. I love melding. It rules.
I like that there is. I like that then there is a meld to just throw all of your junk melds in.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone loves the Dango Song. And if they don't, I don't think trust them.
You end up getting a following. Clearly, the hating on the Dango Song will be a mutable offense. I'm out there. No, just make sure you're not hearing my game. Sorry.
No.
I don't have.
Else, are you hearing mine?
No,
Okay.
I don't have mine. Basic times.
Okay. Yeah, I think Molly's probably using this opportunity to catch up in Hunter rank to get dodge tracks
There.
because of the FOMO.
There.
You know how it is. The FOMO.
But it's
Alright.
it's permanent, right? Though. It's,
Yeah.
like, isn't FOMO normally for things that you theoretically miss out on?
I think it's the time that's being missed out on of having it at the same time as me.
Fair. That is true.
I don't want to stab you. I don't want to stab at you. Getting the angle just right on these is very annoying. Here we go. This makes sense. So I'm running at you. Your garden. Your dog's gonna try to murder me. Lovely.
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. Honk, 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 honk.
Dog. Cat.
Let's stab a spongy boy.
That was hitbox.
I would love it with Omnihunt. That would rule. But there's no way of really doing it unless they like make a shield which does attacks element. Or if his main form seems illegal. Because I do like sound stances, but also I want number go up. So
You prioritize status number. Getting better at doing the actual count.
it's a good count.
I was going to counter that one, and then you ate the blow for me. You wouldn't get down, Mr. President. Definitely holding block there. Fine. That. Nice.
It's like another counter, but even if it's not counter, it's still bad, but it does a lot.
Forget the tail.
If I must get the tail.
I mean, I guess you don't have to strictly. I just
Believe
assume
you're
you
doing
want
this.
to.
Making me get the tail. What are you, some kind of cop? Instead of the Paw Patrol, you're the tail police.
I'm a playboy. I'm always after that tail. Sleep.
Not really worth bombing. I'll do my Zumi stab, I guess. Oh, no, full charge swing is probably more damage. Zumi stab is probably more damage. I haven't got it. Do Zumi stab. Oh, maybe charge attack is more. Jam this down with some walls. Let's do this now.
Ooh. So you must get a better upgrade if you do a better time counter, huh?
It's not the time, it's how strong the attack is.
Okay. I got a red one for that. I was all ready to counter after it threw up and I died.
I do like... Lance is good.
Lance is pretty impressive because I feel like the idea of posing a weapon here, this weapon is one of the, like, you know, other than the charge move, which is more getting around and gap closing, but is otherwise like in this kind of game, I feel like the blocky the blocky low mobility style is a hard sell for a lot of people, but Lance is quite fun.
Well, also the thing is, like, it's not that. I think that's the secret to it. Is that it's actually highly mobile. Yeah, like with triple hops and stuff like that, if you put a evade extender on it, it is extra insanely mobile, but like... It's just... It's weird to call it... immobile.
Right, but it seems like it should be.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
What it does, and it seems like, oh, this is about if I want to be just the wall that
Yeah.
monsters bounce off.
Yeah, I found Gunlance to be way less mobile, except now that it has that fucking rocket dash, which rules.
Meow scenario.
How weak to thunder is the stand? Pretty weak to thunder. I don't know if it's worth using. That's fine. Multiple people have someone around. I wonder if that makes it even more likely that Lucky Life will show up, or if it's just if the skill is present check.
No idea. It probably does, because what I imagine it does is it rolls like once per person that has it on whatever it does. Well, then again, maybe not if it's flat, if it's showing up on the map, then it's just... don't know. Knows how it works.
Look at this cool looking Toby Lance.
You suppose should I make a thunder one instead of the fire one you got?
If you want, or you can make a paralysis one, although I think that one is largely yellow sharpness, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think. Probably got it.
You could make the remote. Oh, that's garbage raw though. For the Remobra one. The ore tree's good. It's just a bunch of raw damage, which ain't terrible. Lance does hit pretty often though, so it was nice. Oh, the Volvodon one. A little low in the raw department, but good amounts of paralysis, and the shield looks like a goofy face.
Yeah, all the stuff to put that in.
That Puke one is pretty freaking good.
Dude, the 100 or the shitty 100 raw only yellow.
Yeah. The Kuliyaki spear is also good.
Yeah, that like Puke one's really good for those.
Yeah, Puke's good. The Kuliyaki spear is good if you just want to raw. But yeah, the paralysis one is garbage.
Yeah, I'll just.
Or that paralysis one's garbage.
Oh, I could also make the Toby.
Oh yeah.
It'd be the last of my electrodes though for now. So if I want to make thunder of another weapon, I'll just keep this. This is fine for now.
Okay.
Fire, it's not gonna do a lot of extra damage.
You know what? Maybe I'll switch to the Puke one. Since I'm so focused on raw attack.
Good raw attack status. Say good raw attack plus a status.
Yeah. That might actually be better. That will use up all my Puke clothes, but... that doesn't make me switch this out for... Alright. Oh, right, this is one of the fun ones that, like, deploys the tip when you take it out. Bink.
Oh,
Bink.
nice.
Let's go! Let's poke a sumo kappa!
Kapataki Masu.
It'd be really funny if they started doing like sort of the Pokemon thing, and that they started having the monster hunters in other like equivalent parts of the world. And so there's gonna be an American monster hunter section where there's like a Jersey Devil monster and a Chupacabra monster.
Oh, I love that.
And a Jackalope monster.
Let's do Big Blue Ox, Babe the Big Blue Ox.
I guess it depends on if they want to do North America or South America or just both at the same time. Because South America, I guess Central America, if they do North and Central together, that would...
I was going to say, you might need to do both. I don't know that there's enough, at least US-based cryptids to fill a game.
That's the thing is, like, we have... I mean, cryptids are basically just folklore, but happened a little bit later, and people are still weird about it. But they're typically not, like, magical creatures. I guess it depends. God, a Mothman.
Yeah, it is basically the same thing.
I want a Mothman Elder Dragon.
Right. Okay, I ended up in the right place, relatively by happenstance, because I completely lost track of where I was going.
Run away,
Collect the bugs.
Sexual stabber.
Ow. I'm not supposed to do that. Bringing it back up.
Fine. Brought a Zooch?
Get him, buddy! Show him who's boss! Oh, fine, I'll help you out.
Because the other counter, that means has pretty tight timing. It sucks. Because I'm bad at timing. Probably worse.
That's the power of the Zooch family!
So the thing is, you don't have super armor during the actual attack part of that counter right now, which is dangerous.
There. That's not. Yeah.
Get the guard ups.
Blockable.
Guard. There's like the guard skill and then the guard up skill. Guard up lets you guard and guard defense. And the guard skill just makes you guard damage. That water blight to do. All be shiny. Get the shiny Pteranodon left here. Oh no. Oh. What? Oh no. I'm stuck in this house. Let's consider carefully how to get out of here. There we go. That was weird.
Wow. Charge does a lot of damage when you hit it dead on.
Oh yes. This is just.
This is yoked right out of there.
Oh, John. I'm Pteranodon, you hurt my feelings. Sarah turn out. I'll look into it.
What off?
Then we'll pop up for Switch on friends and stuff.
Probably.
How much are your regular style?
About 20 to his head.
That's with the capital.
I think so. I think so.
Alright. That's fair. A little more than I get it. Oh, I can actually switch up my switch skill. Oh, wait. I won't be switching my switch skills because I'll be switching my weapon.
Yep. I also don't know if you used demon. Got it.
I forgot the demon drums.
Okay.
Oh boy, gun lance, huh? This will be fun, actually.
Lance.
Yosh.
Okay, you do get a chunk of hot direct levels. That's good. Not a lot, but some.
I imagine they would, because they want people, you know, like they want to try and encourage people to go help out player quests.
ご用件をどうぞ。どのクエストになさいますか？
Look at this kazoo.
いってらっしゃいませ。
はい、いらっしゃい。作りますか？鍛えますか？
Let's see. Normal level 2 ain't bad. Oh, I don't actually have enough Rathian shells to make it.
To use
Wild.
recovery up slots. That's we should probably use that.
武具は狩猟の要ですからね。じっくり考えてください。
The Ognisum one looks pretty cool. So yeah, sharpness and shelling level are big things. Ooh, the Volvodon one's not bad. It looks kind of cool. Maybe we'll get that one. Whoa. What? Yo. The Banabra Gun Lance. Level 2. The non-elemental one has blue sharpness. A sliver of it. But it has blue sharpness.
I can't
That's
make it, unfortunately.
wild. Oh, what you missing?
Nobrous shell.
Yeah.
To the Kidachi.
So we do that.
Is there a particular type of shelling type? Yeah.
Normal and long are the ones you typically want to stick with unless you're doing charge shots. In which case,
Dude, this will upgrade the one I was using more into the Kidachi. Long shelling type. Some affinity. Conversely, there's a Rathian. That's normal shelling type. It's got.
Handicraft load shell. Load shell. I want to try handicraft. Get a little bit more blue sharpness. Nah. It's only one level of handicraft, which is unfortunate. I'll just stick with the attack up. That doesn't really affect the shelling too much.
So I want Bombardier. Any particular second thing I want?
What to eat for?
Yeah.
Not really. Just regular attack stuff or whatever, I think.
We'll stand by a booster.
Two level of attack boost.
納得いくまでゆっくり選んでくださいね。時間はいくらでもありますから。
That sounds reasonable.
So,
What the fuck?
next.
Okay, why did it say found two and then... Oh, they're at the top of the list. Okay, yeah, those are the only things with artillery at this level, so...
かしこまりました。
Ready for me to look real stupid?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm missing a Rhinopolis shell. I'm gonna go low rank sandy plains. There's a Rhinopolis.
Done with this by the time, they get to that.
Yeah. But for later. You know? Sorry about that. Unusual. Divide one of these that. There we go. I almost just skipped the cutscene. That would have been unfortunate. And none of our hunts are in the sandy plains, huh? It's all cold zone and shrine ruins.
They have the character for Fantasy Star on
Oh yeah.
Gen.
The Genesis, yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
will probably play that. I don't know for how long, but I'll at least give it a try. I need to sync
I
up
want to give it
my
yeah.
account with Steam.
Oh yeah, that's definitely do that. I don't know if they ever fixed the launcher of
They didn't.
from Windows.
So I hate that you have to basically download the game twice.
Yeah.
It's
God,
like-
it was so broken trying to launch it in Windows Live.
Yep. I feel like I put in enough time and got enough stuff where it's worthwhile doing it.
Yep.
I think I have some cool cosmetics. Even though I'll probably make a Robert instead of a
Well, you can carry it over if you want. You can carry over your character data.
I know.
Right.
Well, it's just what the character looks like, though.
Right. Yeah.
All the mechanical stuff.
Well,
looks
they
like
have
new.
all the mechanical stuff is done, but I think they've said something to the effect of like
Some
weapons.
of
Like some there should be some stuff that carries over to like.
I think it's all cosmetics.
Yeah, like I think cosmetic things carry over, but mechanical things not. Certain weapons might, but you might not basically be able to use them. Maybe that. But they mentioned something like that. Like, since there's gonna be stuff like they only have the initial classes available, so it's just Hunter, Force Ranger, and their respective upgrades. It's fine, you don't have to
Keeps rolling up and over Paralyzed and stuff.
roll screw.
I didn't forget to do. Oh, fucking... No, not that one. Well, that one as well. I need to remember that the silk binds on this are actually very good. Especially that counter that just gives you sharpness back. Well, especially the ground splitter because that increases all of your shelling damage. Nice. Those monsters about to punch each other.
It's not. Yeah.
There we go. There's the hits I was looking for.
Hey. Oh, dang. Turned around in time.
So disappointing.
I know.
Oh, I've got some good hits. Confident.
Why?
Spike, I guess. Paralysis into a stun. Oh, we left it. Oh, we invincible through it. That's awesome. Oh, okay. I need to sharpen anyway. Okay, yeah, it took a second to get back into the flow of Gunlance, but... Yeah.
Yeah, it has very specific things you want to be doing, and I wasn't like, alright, I remember what I want to do, for all the controls, for how to do it.
Oh, I might be sleeping. You could do some double wire fire. Don't get too close to it. Close to it.
Don't really sleep.
If he goes to sleep, what we should do also is do the Earth Splitter, like not hitting him, just to get the shell damage up, and then do... I don't think he's going to sleep. He's kind of looking around like a weirdo.
He's
Alright.
meandering.
Well, we need to meet him. Right? Yeah?
That's right. So,
Are you mad that I took Bazooka's job for you? I mean, we both tend to make terrible jokes constantly.
it's a shared trait. This is, to be clear, this is something that should... Oh, ow. This is something that should bother you much more than it bothers me.
Oh no. I've been alive somewhat longer than years.
Not that much longer. Ow.
Like 30 years, I think.
Okay.
So it feels like sometimes. How old are you? 32?
35.
Oh, you're 35.
Yep.
Oh, right. You're actually almost the same age.
The only person in our circle of friends that is older than me. Or about the same age.
You're just so young at heart, I guess. You have
I'll take that one as a compliment.
It is. You have a youthful aura about you.
I also, not that you've really seen much of my face, but I also do have a bit of a baby face. So.
I've seen enough to know that. That's true.
Yeah.
Whereas I went bald at 20.
Yeah, that's for my that was my brother who got immediately started this. The first sign he was balding, he got very upset and just was like, "I shaved head forever now."
I hate that. I think that's coward talk. Listen, just rock a tonsure, you coward. But you know.
Oh, all right. I was like, this time I'll get my combo dead.
Yeah, no, I was doing the advancing stab to go into the combo, and then yep. Yep. You know what? We don't, since we're not doing elemental stuff, we can just go to Tetra done immediately.
We're not doing what?
Elemental stuff, right? What are you using an elemental weapon or not?
No, I'm using no, I am. I'm using lightning.
Oh.
It's not super effective against the guy. I just
Yeah, you use lightning against Kezit.
yeah. It's
Admittedly,
not anything extra, but well, I appreciate it's.
most
I
of the
don't mind.
damage
Yeah,
comes from
I'll be
the shots.
right. Which I assume do not have the elements.
Correct. They don't even go off your raw attack power. They're based on the shell level, and any skills you have.
Oh. Okay. That's why Bombardier is so.
Yeah, that's why. I always looking to get the artillery skill, but I only had enough rhino shells for one piece of it, which is the big goofy chest piece. Next I'll get the big goofy arm pieces.
Yeah, I figured, like, I will probably make more of an effort at higher ranks when it matters a bit more. For low rank, I'm just not
Yeah.
super
No.
concerned if I'm not hitting enough.
I'm not worried about it. I'm doing it just because I enjoy tweaking
Right.
stuff like that. Plus, because I do plan to build every weapon in the game, so I don't mind building out all the weapon trees.
Right. I will probably not be that, but I will probably get to a point where I have a few weapons for each other.
Yeah.
Especially doing that.
Exactly.
I actually want to. I really want, even more than the weapons. I at high.
Wait a second. Never mind. Don't worry about
It's sudoku.
it. Huh? No. Oh shit, I forgot to review the tape. Let me, real quick, I'm gonna go back and watch just the beginning of last stream. To see if...
Oh, to see if you do in fact need to.
I'm not gonna, never mind. I'll do it later. It's fine. Someone should... You need to... I'll do it after we finish this.
Well, you do, and then you need to do like a separate stream sometime your sudoku component.
I'll just...
Or do it while waiting for me 1 week.
Yeah, basically. I don't think I skipped it that time, but I mean, it's hard to say.
I've got like... Oh, these are all new jewels I can't make yet. Lazarus. Can we get old fire jewels? That's
For what now?
well, I'm just surprised you can make like basically a unique monster gimmick. Make Magnum Hellfire.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't really anything like that in like any of the kind of unique monster that I recall.
In the world, there were a couple gems you could slot in that were set bonus gems. But they were weird in that they just gave you the whole set bonus, which was busted. Which is why they kind of shifted direction on it for like the Xeno.
You know what? Sure,
Wait.
I'll make one of these for the fun of it. I'll make an artillery slotted into my
Nice.
Slotted into my.
The artillery is 2 cost or 2 slot gem, right?
Yeah, so I can only do because only one of them's a 2 slot, so I.
Oh, I could get a capacity gem. Oh, it's level 3.
I didn't water the plants.
Oh, that's a different thing. That's not load shells. Load shells is different. That's magazine jewel. Which I could make. It isn't actually that expensive. So 2 slot, which I don't think I have like her thing. Artillery. I should just make the artillery ones. Okay. I can probably live without the punch free, right? Right?
How? Probably not.
Well, we'll find out. I can always redo stuff. Alright, I got artillery level 3. Let's go. And then once I get that done, once I get the Chronopolis parts, I can get the... I can use one of those slots for load shells. That's amazing. Know what they say. Sumo money, sumo problems. Which is distinctly not true. Or if there are more problems, they are distinctly less of an actual problem.
Did we skip Ludroth? Or are you just doing
I changed the order up because technically Tetranodon comes before Ludroth. Why does Tetranodon come before Ludroth? In this order I made. Who knows? But it's according to my spreadsheet, so I'm doing it in that order because I was doing Ludroth typically because of elemental weaknesses. And because that's not a factor with this weapon that we're using, I'm less concerned. Man, I can't wait to get back to Longsword and Sword and Shield. That's my favorite little section, I think. Although I do like Honk Hammer a lot, so...
Longsword, Sword, and Shield. I like Longsword, Sword, and Shield, Dual Blades segment.
I like Dual Blades quite a bit, so I don't, like, it's not a dislike.
Not a favorite. But I like Hammer Honk Hammer as well, because that just is like bullying, very bullying the monster weapons. It feels like to me.
Now! Time to eat me!
I didn't do emergency evade hours.
I did.
Oh, okay.
You still try.
Gave you the clap. My favorite part is how as soon as you started to say that, you realized your mistake, but it was too late. It sure did.
Gross. She's dead.
Oh no, I'm out of wire bugs.
Sorry for the loss of you inside this tunnel.
These two jerks are not fighting.
They are a little bit.
Okay, now they're fighting.
Like, they've been kind of fighting.
I want to see a special mode for this game that is like just a little fighting game of riding monsters. Fight. That is the PvP mode I want to see for this game.
Holy, this guy have.
Yep. Especially at the end there. The end.
Man, yeah, no, the wire bug skills have made Gunlance playable for me. Because
yeah.
Because it adds things that it super needed for me to give a shit about it, which is less needing to pause to sharpen by giving that the skill that, you know, is a sharpening counter, which is wild, and mobility, which the rocket jump and earth splitter both take care of.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I hope they do something like that for for Insect Glaive. We desperately need a way to like speed up the gathering process.
I mean, there are bugs that let you gather 2 bits at once, which is nice. But like
give me a wire bug move that, if it lands, lets me just, you know, instantly get all 3. Why not? Everybody else gets to fight all this cool, like stuff to mitigate the amount of time they're spent not doing cool shit.
Again? Already? It's done like 3 fucking times. Sorry. You got here a little late, apparently.
I was going through the valley and grabbing stuff.
You walked through the valley. Shadow of Death. Oh, if this nerd's asleep, we're gonna blow him up real good.
What do we want to do if he's asleep again?
Wyvern Fire?
Right. What's the control for that again? Probably
hold block and hit X and A.
Ah, yes. I forgot about that. I don't know why I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's really good, and doing Earth Splitter lowers its cooldown, which is very handy. Okay, he's not sleeping. Oh, unless he's... Oh, okay.
you know, I've been meaning to ask. Different things like different attack buffs stack. Or you get the if I have strong and
so like most stuff will.
Dude, come on. Stay in one place.
This is fine. This is good. This will. He's probably gonna go to sleep now. Finally. Or no, he's just going to fight Izuchi. For fuck's sake.
Wait, what? How did I not hit? I ran right into the Izuchi. Why did that not work? Oh well, whatever. Ah, yes, that's right.
What were you doing? Because I put a wyvern steak in his grill.
Oh, I definitely did the wyvern fire.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
I was like, well, I guess he's not going anywhere because he's tied to that spot. And turns out that did it.
Yeah, I did it right before then too. And let me tell you, with blue sharpness, wyvern fire does a lot of fucking damage. One keeps going back to that yokai question.
The yokai? Any yokai?
Yeah. Or the, your yokais and the obakes and yureis and stuff. Which ones I'd like to see in here as monsters.
They're admittedly more Chinese and get kind of ported to Japanese mythology, I think. But the four Cardinal Guardians might be a set of
you're
like some super bosses or some new elder or something.
Byakko, Suzuku,
Genbu, Seiryu.
Yeah. Yes. Those are I love that. I eat that shit up.
I do too.
I'd love that in anything. Give me those four motherfuckers and I'm hype.
I ended up, when I first heard any of the names, way back in Tenchu 2, Self Assassin,
nice.
Then Kakujo, and then a million things since then.
I think the first time I saw it was in Fushigi Yugi.
Ah, yeah.
Which was fun.
That's right. They had the warriors. They were the faction there, right?
Yeah, so there's like the four factions, and then the girls from another world were representations of the Guardians. But you only really dealt with the Seiryu and Suzaku one. At least I don't remember there being. I don't remember them mentioning the Byakko or Genbu, or they maybe mentioned them, but I don't remember them coming up.
They did not play a role in the story, really.
That I can remember. But then again,
it's been a long time since I've even thought about Shigi.
Yeah. Remember that monk with the like? It was the first time I saw the anime trope of person whose eyes are always closed.
For me, that was Zelos Slayers.
Oh, you know what? It was probably Zealous for me as well. Now that I think about it.
Actually, probably Rock, because I probably saw that before Slayers, but
I think I saw Slayers before I saw Pokemon.
I did
my
not.
My
I
cousin was, yeah, just into that shit earlier.
Nice. That's. Have you have you ever read the Slayers novel?
No.
They actually have, I believe, most, if not all of them, translated into English, and they are actually pretty good.
Huh.
they're a little more. They keeps a lot of the tongue. They keep some of the tongue in cheekness, but they're a little less outright like over the top comedy.
Okay.
So I really like them. They're a cool. They're still a cool take. Lena is a bit more reserved and not like blowing up entire town because she gets mad and nukes a thing. It's actually it goes a little in the other direction. She's like, yeah, I've got this really powerful spell that I basically never use because it's way too destructive and is basically overkill for 90% of my life.
Yeah.
And like Gowry is actually like not an idiot. Like he doesn't know anything about magic, and he is still treated as being really dumb when it comes to magic. But you know, other than that, he is like pretty
Aw.
clean-eyed and stuff. So
That said, though, one of the best parts of Slayers was Gowry being one of the earliest himbos recorded. Well, okay, that's not true.
he's still a bit of
But,
that. Like
okay.
I think he's just less. He is no longer like, how do you even breathe?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
how do you even remember? Stupid. He is still kind of a dumb nice guy though.
Okay.
Who definitely thinks that he is like saving and protecting Lena for a good chunk of, I think, for most of the first book. The first book follows the plot fairly closely, and then after that it starts becoming you can tell the anime starts becoming more and more of a as inspired by story.
I
But
didn't
yeah,
realize the novels were written. Huh.
yep, that's what the anime was based. Yeah, the anime was actually based on the novels. They are actually like real novels, I believe. Now, I don't know if they're considered light novels, but they're not, maybe not as long as modern fantasy type stuff. But I like them. Their prose is certainly better than what I've come to associate with modern light novels, though. Yeah, they're pretty good high theories.
Like, here's the thing. Fanfiction's great. Amateur writing is great. Keep doing it. It is insane to me that it has become a gigantic industry in Japan. That these garbage, poorly written things are as intensely popular as they are.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is it's now become like a farm because they're easy to get. Like, publishers invest in them, from my understanding, almost specifically in hopes of getting an anime adaptation. Because of, I'm glad I got at least the first part of that off. Line. But yeah, it's, yeah, they kind of farm it out and just like, can you write a shitty wish fulfillment? Yeah, isekai or school battle, you know, some type of shitty wish fulfillment story with a hero that's never gonna really seriously challenged by anything. They're overpowered and they, you know, they got a secret skill or whatever, or they're just already the strongest.
That's the best part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you there. Not a fan of most of that. Most of it's bad, really generic. And which is a shame because for a long time, light novels were actually like
Yeah, you got like Durarara or no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
Durarara. Bakana, which fucking rules.
Yeah, I think also Durarara. Could be wrong.
Yeah, that's the same dude, isn't it?
Yeah, Bakana. Don't get up.
I think
But well,
Bakano and Durarara. You cut out.
But yeah, I stopped because I realized I was, and I was like, wait, that's the light novel.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking Karin and Kyokai, but But yeah, they used to be pretty legit, and then they got popular and more people, and when executives realized they could make cheap stuff out of getting and merchandising.
Yeah, it's super
bare
cheap
bones.
to release one of those.
Yep. You just you get someone that is able to meet a deadline and basically seems like for the most part, like I have no doubt there's some stuff out there, but we don't see it over here. It seems like.
I'm not trying to be like snobby. It's just
There is a lot of wish,
yeah.
like pure wish fulfillment garbage that has like nothing of value to it. There's no real story there. It's all about just it's a power fantasy, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that in and of itself. But when the market is flooded with them, it is very frustrating.
And there can be things wrong with it. Well, it's more not necessarily in and of itself so much as when it interacts with gross sexism and shit, like fucking Shield
yeah.
Hero. God,
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
That's a shame because I like other parts of Shield Hero, and I've read far enough in the manga that is far less of a thing, but it is unfortunate the way it starts. So
I mean, the core relationship of the whole thing is 1000% fucked.
It is. It's not great, but like the one thing I can at least say about Shield Hero is Shield Hero is self-aware that it is bad, and that yes, it is meant to be the lowest. The fact that he buys a slave is not meant to be seen as a good thing. It is meant to be seen as the lowest, like a very low point, and that there is actually a point where she is after one of the other heroes wins a duel against him. She is released from the thing, and he kind of like flips out and has a damn near nervous breakdown because he is completely convinced that unless somebody is forced to obey him, they will just abandon him. Like, it is treated as a character flaw that he is using that. Again, that doesn't make it necessarily handled great all the time, but it is somewhat self-aware that no, it's not good. And because it does end up with the girl in question voluntarily taking the
voluntarily actively
yeah, and there's definitely a bit of have your cake and eat it too with that and that kind of story where it's like, oh well, he's not intending to groom her, he just needs a battle partner, but it's like, so that is certainly an element I won't blame anybody who turned off from it. That said, there are a lot of things that do it worse, and Shield Hero actually has some interesting stuff to it. I think. I don't know. I can't speak for the. I've read the manga. I can't speak for the anime, which I never watched. So I don't know if I think I only watched like the first episode. But yeah, it's not great, but that basically stops being the focus of the story eventually, and they get more into the idea that it is unfortunate as interesting things happen, they also sort of have like resolved the biggest thing in the manga eventually, which is that he is in fact eventually recognized as a hero, and that the other three are kind of like treated as, oh yeah, these guys are kind of shitty, and they also maybe don't know what they're doing.
That's also the thing though, is like,
and once that happens, there's just not a lot of tension in the story.
That's the other thing though, is like they're showing him as the only like correct dude. Even though he's, you know, like you said, they show that he's shitty, but like, when your only correct dude is framed by, buying a child slave, making her fall in love with him by fucking grooming her and making her hyper dependent on him, etc., etc. And the fact that the story starts with a false rape accusation for basically no reason.
Yeah, that part is honest. That part I would argue is the harder one to overcome, because like there is a lot of like, it is not an uncommon thing in dark fantasy to be like, the hero saved some poor soul slavery, but by working within the system instead of fighting it, and it's not great, but I guess I'm just somewhat used to things like that. That other one though is weird. It's like there's like a million other ways that could have gone down that would have made more sense and not been as weird, especially since that's just not a. I mean, it's also completely unnecessary because they eventually
it's just showing the author's whole ass is what it's doing.
Yeah, because eventually they establish that the problem is that they're part of some. The princess and the king were already part of some faction that like dislikes the shield hero, because the shield hero is apparently supposedly supposed to be a hero of the beast people. I don't know. That's one thing that comes up eventually. And they're racist, so they don't like the shield hero.
Yeah.
And it's like, so why did you do this whole thing?
I think I'm good.
Yeah. But yeah, I've seen a lot of dumber shows that do the problem is the reason I bring up this point of comparison is I see shows that basically do the same plot point with like, I'm a biased slave and I'm totally a nice guy, I'm just freeing them from captivity, whoops, they're in love with me.
Yeah, the difference is they actively show the shield hero like actively forcing her to be hyper dependent on it. Like they show him being super creepily manipulative constantly.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for the stream today. On that note, we got 3 things done. We got 2.5 hours. That's good. That's good. Got 3 weapons knocked out.
I could probably spend an entire stream pointing about isekai and its various various components. Okay, I will say this: there is one thing I find funny is, if you think isekai is garbage wish fulfillment, look up any Chinese manga. I don't remember what the official, like the correct name for it is.
I think it's manhwa. Like manhwa is.
I thought manhwa is Korean, I believe, right?
Yeah. I think manhwa
is Chinese. Okay,
I think. I could be wrong.
I'd have to look it up. I just don't remember.
Yeah, no. That stuff.
But
yeah, like a lot of webtoon style ones are just
Well, a lot of the webtoon ones are style, but specifically that even ones that aren't necessarily webtoon ones, any quote-unquote cultivation story is hilarious garbage.
Amazing.
And again, I'm sure I'll be proven wrong, and there's some good ones out there somewhere.
Well, do they mean like
cultivation is
like a
this
Taoist
martial artsy idea. Yeah, it's like this idea of a martial art, cultivating your martial arts and your energy and that kind of thing. Like they're very martial artsy. I don't mean like cultivating a harem, though some of them are also about that. But they are very, very weird. They're almost even more just like shape sometimes.
That's a shame because I really
like already like I got this thing, this forbidden technique, and I am already basically the strongest, but everybody hates me.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's called being a gamer. Well, we're the best, but why don't people like us?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and obviously, to those gamers watching, I don't mean gamers in general. I mean
The capital
G gamers. Yes.
The people who believe that playing video games is a personality, and
Yeah.
that's not the case. Just have it.
I mean,
I love playing video games.
Oh.
I play video games for most of my free time. I do have other interests and look up other things and try and be a reasonable person.
And don't harass women on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I don't even have a Twitter.
Well, there you go.
I am the true enlightened. This actually looks really funny, the way the cycle through the alliance poses.
Okay, yeah, stream ending. Thank y'all for stopping by. Sorry that we ended up ranting at the end, but you know what happens when the Zooch is loose.
Ah!
Bye!